Hey, welcome to my channel. I just did a video on OD up there. Please like and subscribe before you watch any further. I'll sit here and wait. Oh, welcome back. Okay. So I've been at Estes Express Lines, Knoxville, Tennessee, terminal number 074. 6 months next week. I have a bunch of other footage that I did on my GoPro, and I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff, whether it be music or video, just about anything. So I haven't edited like some old footage. I might go back and do that, but I just wanted to put this out there at near the 6 month mark, and then I will create a 6 month video with what I've made financially here at Estes. So with that said, Estes, all in all, is a great company. All companies have their ups and all companies have their downs. All trucking companies have dispatch and all trucking companies have horrible dispatch. So it can go either way depending on who you talk to. So you can take this for what it's worth for any of the companies. And I've only worked for two, Old Dominion and Estes. This is about Estes. If you want Old Dominion, go back to the other video, okay? Or go back to the very first video. I've been away from Old Dominion for 6 months, so a lot of changes in 6 months. I started here April 26, 2021. I started as an extra board driver. And what you do as an extra board driver is I would go out on a Friday evening. My cut time was 5:30 p.m., but I usually get out about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I'd run my 11-hour clock if it would allow me to a final terminal. And I'd go to a hotel. I'd stay in the hotel for 10 hours, and I either call dispatch, the terminal, or look on my phone on our driver portal. First, I look at the driver portal. If there was nothing assigned to me, if the terminal wanted me to call them versus dispatch, I would do that. If I needed to call dispatch, I would do that and be like, hey, this is who I am, this is where I'm at, and they'd set me up. I'd go into the terminal, I'd get my paperwork from dispatch, and I'd go hook my set or find a set that was assigned to me that was already hooked, or get a van and do that again. I did that from April until July 7th because I broke my finger in Atlanta, Georgia, hooking a dolly to my tractor. And it wasn't something stupid where, I put my hand where it wasn't supposed to be. The dolly was in front of another one, and I didn't see that the dolly behind it that was underneath. And when I went to lift the dolly up, kind of did a spring action and moved forward, and where my hand had planted to stop me from smacking into the trailer, the dolly came down, the round panel part, or the round eye, and it came down here, and it didn't slam, it just pressed, and it smushed, and the pressure broke my finger. So I drove all the way back to Knoxville with a broken hand, basically. So I broke my finger, and I didn't know it was broken. I iced it and stuff because it was hurting like a son of a. And when I got into the terminal, I let them know, say, hey, I'm going to go to my doctor. I hurt my hand. I don't think it's broke. No, you got to do workman's comp. So I was on workman's comp from July 7th till, the second week of August, I believe it was. So it was like a total of 5 weeks or something like that. And I had I had a Harrisburg run that I got because of my seniority. When I left, if you watch the other videos, I left Old Dominion to come here because of seniority. So I was higher up in seniority. So I got a Harrisburg laydown run, which was set to leave Friday. It's 10:30 in the morning. It was Friday and Wednesday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It was a 3-2. So in 1 week I would leave on Friday and get back Wednesday morning. The next week I would leave Saturday, I think it was, and get back on Tuesday morning. So you'd go up there 3 days 1 week and then go up 2 days another week. But later on in the process, which was a good thing about me being injured, is I was able to see when all the new schedules were going up, and I was able to sign up for those. So I won a bid on another schedule, which was Allentown, Pennsylvania. It was more miles. It's closer to 600, 596 miles a night, 2,980 miles a week, guaranteed. And I pretty much have 3 hooks in Allentown one week and 2 hooks another week, because they don't hook my sets up there. Here in Knoxville, they hook your sets unless they're really busy and it's like a Saturday and they're really wanting to get out of there. I might have to hook a set. Sometimes I pull vans out. So that I've been on that schedule since August sometime. So 2.5 months or something. So it's been working out great. I like it. See how it goes in March when rebid comes around, because I'm not quite that high in seniority to where somebody above me can't knock me out of it. But I would think that if somebody wanted that run, they would have bid on it earlier, and unless they just wanted to stay on the Harrisburg one, because Harrisburg's like 560 something miles. It's a little shorter than the Allentown one, so you can make it up there pretty quick. You're still going to have to take a 30-minute break on either one of those, which kind of stinks. Maybe with all this stuff going on with driver shortages and stuff like that, they're going to make some changes. I don't know. That's what I hear. I'm not getting political. Driver shortage. That'd be another video. So my experience outside of that, it's been pretty good. You get a health benefits, which are comparable to other carriers. The other carriers being Old Dominion. Here at Cigna, Delta Dental, and Davidson Vision, they do have 401k. They just moved to Fidelity for their 401k. Fidelity is a great financial institution for stocks and retirement, IRAs, stuff like that. I think you can even buy cryptocurrency with them now. I had a Fidelity account from a previous employer, so I didn't have to do anything like sign up for a new account or anything. Estes just showed up in there, and I went today and did my elections. I just did a fast track thing. I'm gonna do 7% to start with. I was waiting for them to complete that before I did my 401k here. Pay. When I first started, I started out at 68.5 cents a mile, and you lose pay when you go to a schedule. So I lost 3 cents, so I was bumped down to 65.5 cents, which is fine, because after 6 months you get an incremental raise to start bringing you up. So this month on the 26th, I think I'll get a penny. That's what I understand. So that'll put me at 66.5 cents. And January, we're getting our yearly incentive, and I believe it's 2.5 cents. So I'll be at 69 cents come January 1, which isn't bad. I get almost 3,000 miles a week. I get paid for the drop and hooks. You don't get paid for fueling here. You don't get paid for a single hook here. You get a fuel card. You use that at the terminals, or you can use it at Love's or wherever you need to get fuel if you don't have a bulk fuel terminal like a Estes facility with fuel, or the fuel's out. And that works for both DEF and fuel. You get T-checks. You just put those in, your little clipboard, because you won't have a T-check on you. Because I've noticed, and I know 2 people that been stopped at the scales in Virginia, where Estes didn't pay their scale tickets on time, and they had to get with dispatch and breakdown to get those tickets. They weren't their tickets. There were other drivers' tickets that other terminals didn't pay, and the scales will shut you down. But that's neither here nor there. That's stuff that maybe you'll learn. But I want to put it out here because I didn't know anything about that. None of us knew that. There's certain things here you have to find out on your own unless people tell you. So that's the purpose of these channels, like Freight Hauler 87s. He never mentions me in any of his videos. That's my boy Chris. Chris, that was subliminal. If you watch my videos, comment. We'll see if he comments on this one. He's a big shot. He does live videos now. I need to get 1,000 followers and then I can do live videos. But I am on TikTok. I am on Clapper. I do put videos there. If you're on TikTok, I'm LTL_trucker_72. I do some funny stuff there. You see the other TikTok videos I put up here. Okay, that's not Estes. Estes has its up and downs. Okay, it's far different from Old Dominion, what I knew. Okay, drivers here are a different breed. There's drivers here that have been here 30 years, okay, and they're used to doing things a certain way. There's a lot of new drivers coming into trucking, and they're having to learn how to do things, and things have changed from 30 years ago, and these drivers are stuck in their ways. You might say hi to an old school trucker, just look at you with a dead ass, I'll kill you stare. You may say hi to me. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Because I'm an outgoing person. Old school drivers don't take care of their equipment. Not all of them, some of them. The ones that are really, really old school don't take care of their equipment. Tore up seats and floorboards. So, I see comments, well, Estes has crappy equipment, but no, look, it's not Estes, the company, that has crappy equipment. Look, they have to work with what they have out there. A $75,000-$100,000 truck is what we're driving, okay? If the driver is not taking care of that vehicle, that's the driver, not Estes. Do you expect Estes to go out and replace a seat every time a driver cuts it? No. They do what they can. They've ordered trucks. The trucks have not arrived because of hardware. You have this retail thing going on now where it's going to be hard to buy stuff. Well, vehicle stuff's been going on for a while. It's going on in the private sector with pickup trucks and stuff like that. So people are complaining about drivers coming in with just automatic restrictions on their license. Well, companies I think like Werner and stuff like that, to get you through, they get you a automatic driver restriction, even though you learn on a straight shift. I don't understand what the deal is with that. So if you're going to come here to work at Estes, make sure that you just, you have all your endorsements, okay? You need your hazmat for sure. Tanker, doubles, triples, combo, CLA. And get the automatic restriction taken off. I understand they're hiring people with automatic restrictions now because you want to know how to drive a straight shift one day. You may not stay at Estes forever. Give you the experience that you need. But people are complaining because new drivers are coming in and they have automatic restrictions, so they're getting the new trucks because they have an auto restriction. I can't help that. Estes, I guess, can't help that. They need drivers. And if people don't want to drive, they have to hire what they can get, and hopefully they're experienced enough to drive. Dispatch at any of these companies that you go to. You're going to have a crappy dispatcher. You're going to have a really nice dispatcher. You got to remember, their bad day, you're calling in and you're who they meet. Your bad day, you're calling in and they're going to meet you. So I don't have to deal with dispatch, only my local dispatch. And on the weekends, when I need to be dispatched out, I'll call in the central dispatch because the terminal's closed. For the most part, these terminals close down on the weekends, so you're not going to have anybody working the dock. You're not going to have anybody at the shop. So if you're a line haul driver, after certain hours on Saturday morning or Friday night, the terminal's dark. Some of the gates may be locked. Some of the gates may be keyed to where you punch in and the gate opens, so you'll know what the company code is. Hotels, you get a CLC card. It's a corporate lodging company or corporation or something like that. And it's kind of like an Amex or something like that, but for hotels only. And they have an app and they have a phone number. Use the app, go in there to tell you, on your driver portal or your ESS, whatever, it'll tell you at the bottom what the preferred hotels are in that area. If you know that you're going somewhere and that's where you're going to be staying for the night when you leave your destination, or when you leave for your destination, when you depart, call the hotel and make a reservation. Make sure they got it. This last year, when I was running Extra Board, it was hard to find hotels on weekends because the whole COVID thing. People were getting out more because COVID was dwindling, and more sports functions were happening. So just do your due diligence, and if the preferred hotels are not available for you, contact CLC, have them look out further for you. And if they can't find something, call Central and say, hey, I need to get this Marriott at $300 a night. Nothing else is available. I never had to do that. I damn near came close to sleeping in my truck one night, but I didn't. Finally found a hotel. I'm going to cut this at 18 minutes. Yeah, our dispatch in my facility is nice. There's some dispatchers at some other facilities that aren't so nice. It just depends. It's just anywhere you go, any company, you're just going to have any company, any line of work, not just dispatchers. I mean, you can go down to Walmart right now and, be greeted horribly by a greeter, So, but all in all, I mean, the experience here has been great. Hopefully I get a newer truck. No, just kidding. I think a 2019 now. I had a 2020. It got yanked from me when I broke my finger. And that's okay though. But I have a 2019 International LT. It's a single axle. I had a double axle, twin screw. I might see if I can get a twin screw. It's better on the back. I don't know. But yeah, when you come here, you may get a brand new truck. You may get a used truck. Okay, you may not get a truck. You may have to share a truck, like slip seat. You don't know. You might be in a different truck every day. You might be in a different truck every night. You might be in a different truck every week. Don't let that be a deterrent. It bothered me when I didn't have an assigned truck because of all the COVID stuff. I don't want to get in the dirty, nasty trucks that people aren't cleaning and get COVID. Okay, that was my gripe about it. So you might have other reasons. Smoking in trucks here isn't an issue. Vaping isn't an issue. People smoke, they vape, they dip, or whatever, And until that changes, I'll be happy. Because again, I vape. So I'm a vape chain on the road. What else I got to do? Make videos and talk to you and vape. I don't drink. And no drinking and driving. Okay? I know you know that already. So let me stop with the comedy. Try to be serious. To me, Estes is a great company to work for. Okay? It has its quirks. It has its ups. It has its downs. But they have good benefits. They have a decent wage. Not the Bernie Sanders wage crap. And, you make a living. You might get a run that you're home every night. You might get a run where you're home every other night. You might want to run team. You might run extra and be out for a week and stay at a hotel every night. There's many options. You might become a hub driver. You might become a combo driver. You might become a hostler and work on the yard. You can go work on the dock. I mean, there's so many opportunities here, not just driving. They're hiring for everything. So with that said, if you're interested in working for Estes, send me an email. It's in the description of my channel, but it's ltltrucker72@gmail.com. And I need your name, your phone number, and your email address, and I'll refer you. If you get the job, then, I'll get a little something for that. I'm not looking for that, but if I refer you, chances are you might move up to the top of the chain because you're referred by an employee. If you don't want me to refer you, go see Freight Hauler 87. He can refer you. Also, I wanted to say, if you want some information on Old Dominion, you have the Small Fry Show on YouTube. So go check him out. He has a lot of detailed information on what he does at Old Dominion. He's a solo driver, line haul driver. So if you're interested in that, go see him. I'm not about not giving information about other companies. If you want me to give a shout out about your channel, send me an email, ltltrucker72@gmail.com. I'd appreciate if you'd give me a shout out on your channel. Let's help each other in this community. I said I was going to stop at 18 minutes. We're at 20 minutes. So I'm going to go for now. Hey, you guys have a blessed day. You stay safe, drive safe, move over for obstructed vehicles on the side of the shoulder. All right? We'll see you later.